Also, for the love of God, ammo isn't just stored in open areas, it's stored in ammunition storage facilities, which would be a great upgrade, or at least a visual upgrade in the dropship. Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be talking about my top 10 features that Mechwarrior 5 needs. Let's go and kick it off. Number 1. A fully functioning Mech Lab with customization levels of Mechwarrior Online and more. If they would have kept the limited customization in the Leopard dropship to mimic not having full facilities, that would have been great. We could have then built up a relationship with the faction to use their facilities, or maybe there's a black market one that's just more expensive. But either or, the current system is lacking and could really give some depth to mech chassis and variants. There are already mods doing this, and I look forward to seeing those when they come up, because PGI has said they're not going to be expanding the Mech Lab at all. Number 2. A captivating main storyline. I want to be drawn in, lost in the life of revenge, deep plot, and coming to the realization that things are always more complicated than what they seem to be. I doubt PGI will go back and fix this, but it begs for future DLC. Wink wink, clan invasion. To be done right with storytelling process that makes me feel like I'm part of this bigger universe. I want characters who I believe. Looking at you, Fahad. The plot for Mechwarrior 5 isn't bad, but the main storytelling falls way short. I hope this gets improved in future content and or player-made content. Number 3. Improved AI. This is one of the glaring issues when playing the game. Mechs running right at you, tanks not using their range to their advantage, even AI lancemates shooting you in the back. And let's not talk about friendly AI plowing right through buildings you're trying to protect. This is a glowing issue, and at the moment, community modders have started to work on this on their own, but it would be great to hear from PGI on this and what they're doing to improve this hole in the game. Number 4. Mech repair bays. We were introduced to their usage of them in the tutorial missions, but we only use it twice. Why? What is the point? I feel like this is a highly underused asset, and as the primary way for Mechwarrior 5 increases the difficulty is just spamming more units that have higher accuracy, which is a lot like Mechwarrior 3, but in Mechwarrior 3 they allowed you to bring a mobile refit vehicle, and I feel like this could be a great addition, mobile version or a fixed location that allows each lancemate one repair or more. This would counter the wave upon wave thrown upon you and, you know, just have less units that are smarter maybe instead. Number 5, the Argo, or something that upgrades the Leopard, or who knows, maybe you can purchase a Union class dropship. But either or, give the player the ability to upgrade as they progress. Maybe even XCOM style, that you only have X amount of upgrade slots and you can't have everything, so choose wisely. Yeah, it's cool you can walk around and see your mechs in the hangar, but that's it. There is no reason outside of that. Give me a reason to walk around, interact with the crew, like HBS did. Also, for the love of God, ammo isn't just stored in open areas, it's stored in ammunition storage facilities, which would be a great upgrade, or at least a visual upgrade in the dropship. Number 6, poor bloody infantry. Okay, so this is actually a given with my podcast with Alex Garden, technical designer with PGI. He did confirm he was working on this for some time and just wanted modders to know to not waste their time, as this would be official. So why mention this? I want infantry to load inferno rounds, shoot from corners and relocate. Or how about anti-tank mech-like rounds like the Javelin? Imagine smart use of infantry so it forces you to react. This would also give like things like thermal vision and thermal optics even more important of a role, but that would require thermals in the first place. Looking at you, Navid, soon. How about infantry fighting vehicles engaging you at range and deploying troops into the area, drawing your attention away from other mechs? The options are endless. Number 7, huge battles. This doesn't have to be all the time, but imagine a huge battle that has friendly units that you're assisting and assaulting a dropship, or a massive force, tanks, mechs, infantry, VTOLs, aerospace streaking over the battlefield. I get it, the performance could be an issue, but if done right, not all assets have to be in one area, but spread over a big map, terrain obscuring line of sight, it could work, right? Either way, we have yet to have any Mechwarrior title accomplish this feel of massive engagement occurring. Could we finally see it? Number 8, artillery, traditional or orbital. Obviously, this could be a very powerful tool. What if it could be used for the player and against the player? This is a dynamic tool that I think would be very useful in creating unique conditions on certain mission types. Just like HBS Battletech, where some missions require to use artillery, but also can be used against you, maybe forcing your movement. Hey, maybe even infantry spotting you with IR lasers at a distance in cover. It would make shoot, move, and communicate so important. Number 9, Aerospace Fighters. This is similar to artillery use, but again, I feel like it's a lack in Mechwarrior 5, and it's a missed opportunity. We know some factions utilized assets a lot like this, so let's see them being used and against the player. Maybe you can upgrade your Leopard or Union dropship to have aerospace bays, giving you the ability to call in strafing support runs or bombing runs. So many options. Number 10, crew. I want the crew to be believable, realistic, someone I actually care about. Let's fix the character models for Rihanna and Fahad in the Infantry. HBS did such a good job. I mean, except for Darius, and he should be fired. This would be such a great addition. Bring your crew to life. I get it, character creation is intensive and isn't needed for gameplay per se, but one could argue that the immersion is worth it. I want to interact with the crew members, hear their stories. Maybe they provide information about the area space you're in, their backgrounds, or maybe they just tell you off because they have work to do. This goes along with storyline, but I feel like the lack of connection with vanilla, Rihanna, and Fahad is not part a failure of storytelling. Characters need to have purpose, a meaning, and I want it to be in the world they live in. Heck, let me hire and fire a crew because I'm the commander, right? Well guys, I hope you enjoyed my top 10 features that I'd love to see in Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button, click on that bell notification for email notifications when I go live with a new video. If you enjoy my passion for creating content, consider becoming one of my patrons. Also be sure to check my live stream every single weekday, which is at twitch.tv/NGNGTV. I'll have a link for all of this down below in the description. Thanks again for watching. Until next time, Mech Warriors.